Out of all the questions I get asked by magicians, probably 25% of them involve the subject of creativity. It's a fascinating subject, and no two people create the same way. And people ask me, how do you create your tricks? Or, when you're writing a book, how do you create the book? And how do you go about that? Or how do you create this marketing thing? Or how do you create that product? I get asked a lot of questions about creativity. And this is something that not only magicians ask me, but even when I do my public speaking, sometimes I just focus on sort of how do you access your authentic creativity. So on this video, I'm going to share with you 10 tips that are really going to help you, I think, access your organic, your natural creativity. On this video, you're also going to find out the winners of last week's contest. So I'm going to announce the 5-card winners, the 5-card stun winners from last week's contest. I'm also going to have a tip of the week, magic tip of the week on this video, and you're also going to have a chance to win one of 12 of my In a Flash card tricks. Probably In a Flash is this crazy combination of it's a card trick, it's a coin trick, it's a fire trick. And it's definitely one of these tricks that's A, it's easy to do, and B, as soon as I head into it, I know, well, this is going to work. Which is one of these tricks that always gets great reaction. So I'm going to give away 12 of those. I'm going to give you a special question, and to enter, all you have to do is leave a comment down below and answer the question. So all of this is coming on this video right now. As promised, this is your chance to win one of my 12 In a Flash tricks, combining card magic, coin magic, and fire. You have a chance to win one of 12 of them right now for free. All you have to do is leave a comment. Now, a couple of things. First, your comment has to be your answer to this week's question, which I'll share in a moment. But also, you need to be a subscriber. Quite often, my staff, when they randomly draw 12 winners every week, sometimes they'll come across someone who's not a subscriber, and if you're not a subscriber, you don't win. So you have to subscribe, leave a comment down below, and give me your answer to this question. What do you think is one of the keys to an effective apology? Now, the reason I'm asking this is because as performers who show people card tricks, we astound and shock and amaze people, we go into spaces and do crazy stuff. It's just a matter of time till we screw up and we have to apologize. You knock over someone's drink. I'm sorry. You shock somebody, or maybe you say the wrong thing to somebody and people get offended. I'm sorry. As performers, as magicians, I think we need to be, pretty good at making an apology. So I'm curious, and even in your business, in your personal life, making an apology and knowing how to do that is a very effective tool. So leave a comment and tell me, what do you think is one of the keys, or one of the ingredients to an effective apology? Leave a comment down below and you'll automatically be entered into the In a Flash contest. Number 10, honor your ideas. Ideas are like customers. The better you treat them, the more you're going to attract. So write them down, say them on your phone, sketch them on a piece of paper, whatever works best for you. Once you make it a habit, you'll be amazed by how many ideas you come up with. Number 9, forget the new. Instead of trying to come up with a collection of ideas that are new, just focus on coming up with ideas that are yours. Ideas that resonate with you and you find interesting or exciting for whatever reason. Don't get caught comparing your ideas with the ideas of other people. Number 8, make time to create. Learning to access your natural creativity isn't just going to happen by itself. You need to make time for it like you would a new hobby. Start off by setting aside 30 minutes every week. With a glass of wine or hot tea, turn off your phone and just focus on your own thoughts. It's all about making a real investment of time on a regular basis. Number 7, avoid overly defined goals. Don't assume you know exactly what you're going to create before you create it. If you start with a creative goal that's too specific, you run the risk of missing out on a whole bunch of great ideas along the way. Instead of being overly specific, it can be a lot more effective if you guide your thoughts in a more general way, or even have them circle a subject in a very casual fashion. And always strive for an open mind. Receptivity is one of the big keys to creativity. Number 6, track your assumptions. One of the very best ways to limit your creativity is to approach something with too many assumptions. Let's say you want to design a hat. If from the very start you assume it's got to be made of cloth and it's got to be waterproof, you've just dramatically limited your creativity. So keep a very close eye on your assumptions. Here they are, the 12 winners of last week's 5-card stun contest. First winner makes perfect sense because we're talking about 5-card stun, and this guy's name is Sharp Shooter. Stun gun, shooter, I don't know, don't blame me. I do card tricks, I don't know. Sharp Shooter. Stephen Maines, Tiago Goulart, Tom Hawk, Triangle Square, I don't mess with your head, good name, Drake Lowak, Rich Boy Nate, sort of a rapper thing, Tito Binto, Marty Waters, Red Always Works, okay, Red Always Works, Ian Brady, and finally, Sky Thunder, just a sort of a casual little name there. U12 won one of my 5-card stun, rhyming there like that. But I'm almost done. To make sure that you email my team, contact@sankeymagic.com. Let them know your real name, your shipping address, and we'll ship out your prize to you. Have a great day. Number 5, an idea is never done. Every idea is a work in progress, and it can be tweaked, adapted, or twisted to suit another creative goal. So even though it's important to work hard to refine and polish your ideas, don't get caught thinking like a perfectionist who's never satisfied with the final result. Number 4, be a grateful recipient. Ego is the enemy of creativity. So rather than thinking of your creativity as something you deserve a lot of credit for, think of it as a gift you've been given. You'll find that nurturing the attitude of a humble recipient will leave you in the perfect frame of mind to make the very most of your ideas. Number 3, keep one foot inside the box. Everybody talks about thinking outside the box, but when it comes to developing something for real-world practical applications, it can be a big help to keep one foot inside the box. For example, if you're trying to create your own version of an umbrella, instead of starting out with a whole bunch of left-field ideas, start with variations of already proven designs. Number 2, only share your ideas with supportive people. Your natural creativity is a very personal thing, and it's extremely important that you protect it. When we give ourselves permission to be creative, it can sometimes threaten other people, even people close to us. So it's important for you to protect your creativity from negative-minded friends and family, and instead only share your creative ideas with people you can count on to be supportive. Number 1, adopt the spirit of an explorer. Instead of trying to create something, focus on the idea of exploring it. When you're exploring something, there's no goal, no time limit, no big agenda. There are also no pressures or assumptions, and that creates the perfect psychological and emotional conditions for your imagination to do its thing and for you to comfortably access your natural, one-of-a-kind creativity. You've heard the expression seeing is believing, but also touching helps and hearing helps. And if you're doing a trick involving baked beans, well then, smelling may convince the folks that you recently ate some beans as well. Involve people's senses as much as you can with your magic. Have people hold stuff, have people listen. It's funny, I'll sometimes riffle the deck. I'll lean up to someone and say, does it look like a deck of cards? Does it feel like a deck of cards? I lean in and riffle quietly in their ear and say, does it sound like a real deck of cards? The more you engage people's senses, the more they believe in what you're doing. The realer it becomes, the more they invest, the more they care. And this is always the challenge, and there's sort of two sides of the same kind of thing, two sides of the same coin shell, thank you, or double-faced card, is, on one hand we want them to care, and on the other hand we want them to believe. So the more you engage, and I do this as much as I can, and I encourage you to, and if you're a little creative, you just say, okay, here's my favorite trick. Now, how can I get them more tactily involved? How can I get them to look at it more, or get audio involved, or touch, or whatever? The more you engage your senses, or the more you engage their senses, the more you engage your senses, the more they'll believe in your magic, and the more powerful it'll be. And do not forget to leave a comment down below and be automatically entered into the free contest for one of 12 of my In a Flash card coin fire tricks, okay? Remember, you just have to answer the question of the week. This week, my question's a little left to center, which is, what do you think is one of the keys to an effective apology? As a magician or a performer or whatever you are, my friend, I'm sure you've screwed up. We all screw up. So what do you think is one of the keys to an effective apology? Leave a comment down below. Automatically entered into the contest. Creativity really is a muscle. It's about using it as much as possible, getting it cut, getting it strong. So I hope those 10 tips really help you. I wouldn't take a run at them and try to do all 10 tips at once. Maybe grab 2 and think about those and focus on those for a couple of weeks. Grab another 2, focus on those. And I think you'll find that once you make it a habit, as I mentioned in the video, making creativity a habit will really help you become more creative and access your original, your authentic creative side, I think, on a very regular basis. If you like the video, please click the like button. And I'm on IG. More and more of you are following me on Instagram. I'm having a blast on it. You know, it's funny, over the years I've been on Facebook, I've been on Twitter, I'm here on YouTube. I find there's something about Instagram that's really helping me feel like there's many sides of myself I can share. You know, the magic tips are there, the cartooning are there, the sounds of a motorbike going by are right there on Instagram. So you can follow me on Instagram at the real Jay Sankey, not the fake Mark Mellons. The real Jay Sankey. Follow me there on Instagram. I'll see you there. Thanks so much. Peace. To learn not one, not two, but 3 shocking tricks with a cigarette lighter, click there. And to learn how to get a marked coin to appear inside a soda can, click there.